What's up, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks Parlays, and this is another episode of Total Chaos. We're doing an NBA edition tonight. Sean Higgs, you are the champ right now. You brought down Detroit Lenny in our NFL Chaos, so you are going to be facing Cameron Ross. How's it going, Sean Higgs?
Pretty good. I haven't seen Cam since last year. It's been a while.
I know. Lots going on.
Literally, it's been a year.
Right.
It's been a minute. Well, Cam, you've been busy. You got engaged. You've got a baby on the way. All kinds of stuff going down with you. How you feeling about coming back into the Total Chaos ring? You think you lost a step, or are you ready to box?
No, I'm always ready to fight. But no, I'm glad to be here. Allie, I had a terrible week last week. Mm-hmm. I've come on the other side. I've been really, really sick, but still been winning, still been cashing. So here we are.
That's how we do. That's how we do. I do want to remind everybody, first of all, to hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bells for notifications, and feel free to drop your comments into the comment box of this video and let us know what you're thinking. While you're looking for the comment box, hop on over to the description box. There you're going to find a link for our sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook, all right? You can use the link, and they're going to get you hooked up your first bet. Win, lose, or draw, they'll match it up to $1,001. And if you're in the state of New York, they'll match your first deposit up to $1,500. Or just cruise over to the Caesars Sportsbook app and put in that promo code MORNING. You are on your way to making money with Caesars and Picks and Parlays. All right, guys, I'm going to go over 5 NBA games that are going down this Wednesday night. Y'all are going to tell me if they're going over or under the total. Whoever gets the most correct comes back as the champ. Higgs, you're going to start us off. Nuggets are at the Nets, 227. What's your pick?
I'm going to roll the under here. In a few of these games, we're going to have some back-to-back kind of situations with the teams. But more for the Nets is, again, they got dealing with injuries, question marks with the rotation, stuff like that. And Denver, okay, they play a little more to the over. But I'm thinking they're playing the Pistons tonight. The Nets are facing the Lakers. Maybe a little tougher battle there. Maybe you lose your legs late in the game. Shots aren't falling. Give me the under here, 227.
All right, Cam, how are you feeling about this one?
Yeah, I agree. I think the Nuggets are going to score the basketball. Jokic, he's playing great. The Nuggets are scoring. The Nuggets are winning. Like he said, both teams going to be on a back-to-back. The Nets are playing the Lakers right now. But the Nets aren't happy. There's going to be no Kyrie. There's going to be no Joe Harris. There's no KD. Harden has announced today that he's going to test free agency. So, there's turmoil in that team, So I think that's going to continue. I think the Nuggets are going to score, but I don't think the Nets are going to do enough to push this one over. I'll go under as well.
Okay. Over or under on the Raptors Bulls, 220 is your number, Cam.
Yeah, a lot of the same here. The Bulls, they came out on a tear early in the season, one of the shocking teams, and now it's possible they have to play their way into the playoffs through the bubble. No Lonzo. Caruso just broke his wrist, fractured his wrist, so he's out. No Van Fleet going for the Raptors. No Scotty Barnes for the Raptors. There's a lot of points not going to be on the floor. And for me, two teams trying to figure their way out, trying to get back to their winning ways. I just think there's too many points going to be off the floor in this game. I'm going to go under.
All right. Higgs, how are you feeling about it?
We are agreeing. This was actually like 222.5 and a quick drop of 2 points. And as Cam says, you got a lot of guys missing here. A lot of points missing off the floor. And granted, you're going to have the guys want to come in and score and make a mark. But I don't know. 220 is a bunch for these guys. And the Bulls have been struggling. 4 of the last 5 that haven't gone over this total. They've been an under team. So 220 under it is.
All right. We agree again. Remember, when they agree, those are our money-making plays. Grizzlies are at the Spurs, 228 to Sean Higgs.
You know what? I'm going under again here. And again, we got the Spurs playing in Houston tonight. Hometown, right? Hometown Houston there. But what are they flying back? Was it an hour flight? Are they going to drive the 3 hours? I don't think it'll really affect that much here. I just look at it as the Spurs. Sometimes they don't score much. They're not okay. Grizzlies can get up and down, but sometimes we need 2 to tango, as they say.
Yes.
Have children to put, get it over. You need some points. I'm going to go under because I don't think the Spurs are going to get past that 105 mark here. So give me the under.
Sure. I have never seen a solo tango performance, so I'm going to concur
It's
with
tough.
that.
That's
Cam,
tough.
what do you think?
Yeah, I hate it for the whole contest thing, but I agree as well. The Grizzlies, they've been one of the hottest teams in the league over the last couple of weeks. Ja Morant's quickly becoming a top 10, top whatever you want to rank him guy. He's playing well. The Grizzlies are scoring the basketball, but the Grizzlies also play a little bit of defense. They're not afraid to get a little physical and rough you up. But like Higgs said, the Spurs are so wishy-washy. The Spurs just don't score in bunches and in streaks. They have that one spot during the game where they'll run off a couple of buckets. But either way, I don't think there's going to be enough for both teams to get over this number. I'll go under.
All right. Sun at the Jazz, 221.5, Cameron.
Yeah, I'm going to say it just straight out. I'm going to go under again. I hate it, but there's so many points off the floor. So many points off the floor. Cameron Payne, Jay Crowder, Ayton, JaVale McGee. I know JaVale doesn't score a whole bunch of points, but that's a lot of those three other guys are a lot of points for Phoenix. Rudy and Donovan, they're listed as out. That's basically the Jazz's offense. These are two of the top teams in the league, jostling for positioning out in the West. I think this one's going to be a dogfight. I think both teams are going to play back and forth. It may get close, but I just don't think there's going to be enough horses in the race to get it over down the stretch.
Not enough horsepower. Higgs, what do you think?
I'm actually going to go over this one. And for all what we said about guys being out for the Bulls game, and even here, all the stars are out, right? We got all the big guns are out. And they played the other day to 115, 109, and the lines come down a little bit. But again, this is a spot where, yeah, we got guys fighting for playoffs and a lot of guys out. But I think here we're going to see, especially where teams in a revenge mode, right? It was kind of like we just played yesterday, so it's kind of a day off. They play home and home kind of series, whatever it is. I think they're a little more familiar with each other. I think they're going to be able to score a little bit more. So I think it's going to go over. I'm thinking over the 221.5.
I like it.
I don't going against Cam. Cam, Cam gives his NBA, so I was happy we're 3 for 3. But I was like, oh man, are we going to be perfect all together? I feel a lot better about the pick. But now I'm like,
No, I see where you're going with it, though, Higgs, because you don't get to this quality, this caliber of a team in the West without a solid bench. And this can kind of be that moment for the bench to really step up, where some of these other teams don't really have much of a bench. When you lose your guys, you lose your guys. But I see where Cam's going with this one, too. So don't get me wrong. That could go either way for me. So I agree with you both on that, if that's possible. It is possible because it's my show and I called it. All right, Mavericks are at the Trailblazers. 217.5, last one for the round. What do you got here, Higgs?
I was torn on this one because initially I'm thinking, you know what, this is an over game with two bad teams playing and, see a lot of points. But I'm going to go under. I'm going to go under the 217.5. And basically because I'm looking at some of the scores here and I'm like, you know what, they barely score 100 points sometimes. 104-91. But, you see a 210 here from a team, 196, 114. A lot of low-scoring games here. So maybe we got maybe about 3 points to play with. So I'm going to lean to the under here.
All right, Cam, agree or disagree with this one?
I agree. I really do. I know CJ McCollum, he's back in the lineup for Portland. Anthony Simons has been playing really well, filling in for Dame. But the Mavericks play defense. They really do play defense. Both teams have had stretches where there's not been a lot of points. The Mavs are still going through that stretch where there's not a lot of points. The Mavs are a big physical team. Mm-hmm. They will run, but in a game against somebody like the Blazers who want to just run a gun, I think the Mavs are going to reel it in, slow down, run their offense, try to get what they want. And I'm going to go under in this game because I think that's going to give the Mavs the best chance to win it.
All right, now it's time for a little recap action. But before we do, I want to remind everybody, like, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. Check out our Caesar Sportsbook promotion. The link is in the description of this video, or go to the app and use the promo code MORNING. And most important, we have got a promo code over at picksandparlays.net. It's YEAR. YEAR is going to save you 20% off the entire site, and that includes the premium plays from these two knuckleheads. Sean Higgs, what can the viewers expect when they go buy one of your packages at picksandparlays.net?
Well, right now we got the NFL Championship Sunday up. both AFC and NFCs posted. And actually, I had a rare NBA play I put out today, 17-6 in NBA. So, again, picking and choosing my NBA. College hoops, though, I've already loaded up 9 games for tomorrow, for Wednesday. It'll be a Wednesday. I like my college hoops. I fire away like a reckless guy on a barrel machine gun on the range. College hoops. I love. College hoops I can find winners in. NBA's I'm a little picky and choosy when it comes to it, but you'll have college basketball every once in a while, some NBA, cold cash on the ice, and of course NFL. 3 games left, and we'll have them all. Winners galore.
Yes, indeed. And don't forget to check out Sean Higgs' own YouTube channel. It's a sister channel of Picks and Parlays .net or Picks and Parlays YouTube. It's Winning Free Picks. Higgs does his own midday money show. He does a lot of like football look-aheads, baseball look-aheads, preview lines, that kind of stuff. So great content coming out of Winning Free Picks, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to that. And Cameron Ross, you can find him at I_am_Cam20. What can our viewers expect when they buy your package, Cameron?
A lot. I've had a lot lately. I have 4 plays tonight, I believe. I'll have a bunch of plays tomorrow. Heading into the weekend, I'm college basketball. I'm in the league. I'm doing some NHL, and I know I'll have the NFL playoffs this weekend as well.
Beautiful. I see you as number 3 at picksandparlays.net for all of 2022. You are number 4 over the last 7 days and number 1 for yesterday. So you're crushing things over at the site right now. So don't forget, everybody, use that promo code YEAR. You can get Higgs package and Cam's package and smush them together and use the promo code and get a ton of picks for just a little bit of money. That's called value. That's what we're doing here, finding value on things. Look, I found it for you. Here it is. Okay, so let's do the recap. This is a good one. Remember, when they agree, those are our money-making plays, and they agreed on 4. So we got the Nuggets at the Nets, 227. They're both going under the number. Raptors at the Bulls, 220. We're taking it under that one, too. Grizz at the Spurs, 228. Under, we say. Suns at the Jazz, we got a little wonky. Cam stuck with the under 221. Higgs says that puppy's going over. Mavs at the Trailblazers, 217. We're going under again. It's just an undertaken kind of day in the NBA on Wednesday. So that's how we're going to play this thing. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to check out the Caesars promo. Use that code MORNING. And like I always say, may the best capper win. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Duke, baby.
Duke, baby.